path along the cliffs from Arbroath to Auchmithie starts at the Victoria Park at the far end. Starts at the Ness. That's the Ness we're looking at just now. This is part of the park with the football match on. So we go along to the Ness now. That's a close-up of the Ness there, and you can see the remains of a walkway that went right out to the rocks there where people used to swim. In the old days there's still the bolts for the diving board, and the path up onto the cliff path is just up there. That's it there. So we'll go up onto that path now. That's the top of the Ness. You can see the path, a good tarmac path, runs right along the top of the cliff. This is one of the many signboards that there are all the way along the cliff path. It shows you the various things to see. This is looking back the way, over towards the Fife coast. You can make out the Lomond Hills. This is the town just behind me, and the path along the cliffs. Just a little bit away along the path, looking down onto the shore, you can see tracks just down there that are reputed to have been made by the wagons that carried the sandstone to build the abbey. I don't know if there's really any truth to that, but they're visible when the tide's back. That's them just down there. I'll zoom in. That's a closer view of these tracks I was talking about, just down there. A bit further along the path you come to what's called the Needle's Eye. This is here, quite a rocky bit. Get a better view straight on, so I'll go along there. So this is the Needle's Eye here. You can actually walk down there. There's a path just down there, but it's very dangerous, very eroded. That's the Needle's Eye. And just to the left of there, there's a pebble beach. I'll just go and take a shot of the pebble. That's the pebble beach there, just to the left of the Needle's Eye. And you can actually get down there at low tide. There's a path down from the Needle's Eye, down there. You can climb down onto the beach. At the moment the tide's just too high. A little bit further on, you come to this very dangerous bit. It's quite safe on the path. It's just called the Mariner's Grave. There's really no way of getting down there. It's quite dangerous. So I'll move on along the path to Dickman's Den. Just a little further on you come to this bit. This is called the Blowhole. On stormy weather the sea comes right in and splashes right up this bit here. You can just see the water below. That's it there, the Blowhole. Worth seeing on a really stormy day. Just a few yards on from that last shot you come to Dickman's Den, which is like a miniature Norwegian fjord. And there's a cave at the other side. This is the den here, and there's an island, Gull Island we used to call it, where the gulls nest. They're quite safe there. There's about a 10 to 15 feet swim to get across to there. That's looking along the length of Dickman's Den out towards the sea. And here's the cave there. It's called the Piper's Cave. You can actually walk down there also. A wee bit dangerous, but you can walk down and into the cave. It's reputed that a piper went in there some years ago and never came out again. And it's said that when you're in there at certain conditions you can hear the pipe still playing. So that's Dickman's Den and the Piper's Cave. I followed the path around. You're better to do that than cut across the field. follow the path around the cliff head, and that's a good view of Gull Island that I talked about. Just a bit along from the last shot, we come to what's called Granny's Garret. This is it here. You can get down from the other side. It's reasonably safe, just beside the Deil's Head. So I'll go along now and see the Deil's Head. So we come to the Deil's Head. That's it there, the Deil's Head. And that's looking back from the path at Granny's Garret. That's it there. And then we come to virtually the end of the tarmac path to the Flares. That's the beach of the Flares in the distance. And down below me is the Mason's Cave. It's just round the corner from that piece of rock. And you can walk down there and into the cave. And these are the Camel's Hunks and the Sphinx. And beyond is the Flares and the two big caves at the far end, the Dark Cave and the Light Cave, way along at the end there. Flares is a lovely picnic spot with a nice sandy beach, so I'll go down onto there now.